Global markets are in flux. Oil supplies are hitting their lowest levels in 20 years, and the situation in the Strait of Hormuz has just escalated into direct military action. If you are trading today, you cannot ignore the US inflation data dropping at 6 p.m. tonight. Here is everything you need to know to navigate the volatility before the opening bell. Hello everyone. Welcome back to Stock Market Meridian. Today's date is 10th June 2026 and you're watching today's pre-market report. Let's begin the video with global markets. First, if we see, US markets are opened in slight gap up and closed in red. European markets are open in same previous day closing level and also closed in red. And in the Asian markets, yesterday Japan indices are closed in green and today opened slight gap down and trading in down 1%. China indices are also closed in green. Yesterday, South Korean markets are closed in above 8% and today opened in gap down and trading in down 3.5%. Yesterday, Gift Nifty closed at 23,175 level at completely neutral and today opened at 23,206 level. Now let's see the commodities data. Yesterday, US oil and Brent is dropped to nearly $85 per barrel, but again today come back to the $90 per barrel. Yesterday, Indian crude oil futures are closed at down 3.2%. Indian natural gas contracts closed at above 0.27%. And in metal segment, Indian gold futures are closed at below 1.5% and silver futures are closed below 3.2%. Now coming to the ADRs data, yesterday in negative side, Wipro and Infosys ADRs are there. In positive side, Reliance, Dr. Reddy's Labs, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank ADRs are there. After many days, Reliance ADR came in positive side. Overall, banking sector is in positive and IT sector is in negative side. Yesterday, FII's net sales 4,566 crores and DIS buys 6,159 crores. Particularly, FII's strong bearish side on index futures, medium bearish on stocks, strong bullish on stock futures and neutral on index options. DA strong bullish on stocks, strong bearish on stock futures, medium bullish on index futures and neutral on index options. Clients means individual investors are strong bullish on stock futures, medium bullish on index options and neutral on index futures. Now let's see the economic calendar. Yesterday, US existing home sales data for May month has been updated and that was 4.17 million. As compared to previous and market forecast is positive. Today is very important. As I am saying you since 2 days, whole global markets are waiting for US CPI inflation data because of as per that Fed interest rate will be decided and the CPI inflation data will be released today at evening 6 p.m. Along with that, Bank of Canada will announce their decision on interest rates and US crude oil inventories data also will be released. And tomorrow, Europe deposit facility rates data will be released and European Central Bank will be declared their decision on interest rate. Along with that, there is a press conference with European Central Bank members. And from US, PPI May month data and initial jobless claims data will be released tomorrow. And coming to the geopolitical updates, there is a news related to Iran peace deal, but not from officially. It's from Sky News Arabia report, citing an informed sources that the text of the agreement has been sent to the American side for review and has been initially accepted by the US government. But on the other side, United States has just launched military strikes against Iran. This comes directly after a US military helicopter was shot down. According to US Central Command and a statement by President Donald Trump, Iranian forces shot down a highly advanced US Army Apache helicopter. This incident happened while the helicopter was patrolling over the Strait of Hormuz. President Donald Trump confirmed on Truth Social that 2 helicopters were involved in the crash. Fortunately, both pilots are completely safe and uninjured. Despite the pilots being safe, the US military stated that they had to respond to the attack. In retaliation, the US military has officially launched strikes against Iran. But Iran has responded and they are completely denying that they attacked it on purpose. Iran's deputy foreign minister said his country did not intentionally target or try to hit the US military helicopter over the Strait of Hormuz. In fact, the Iranian official went a step further and claimed that Iran was not responsible for the incident at all. They are completely pushing back against claims that this was a planned strike by US. Till yesterday, Trump said that peace deal is going to end in 2 days and they are on completely in ceasefire. But now again the story restarted with the new facts. And Elon Musk high-speed satellite internet Starlink just hit a massive roadblock in India. The government has officially frozen its approval, and it all ties back to a global war. Starlink has been trying to launch its fast satellite internet services across India for a long time. But right before getting the final green light, India's security agencies stepped in and put a complete pause on it. Why did they stop it? Indian security officials are worried about how Starlink operates globally. They are closely looking into how the company handling its data and international satellite networks. The biggest red flag is reports claim that Starlink internet terminal were used during the ongoing war in Iran. Because of this military connection, India want to make 100% sure that technology is safe before letting it enter the country. Next, PM Modi to attend G7 summit in France and going to visit Slovakia, a place on historic Europe tour. In this visit, both the leaders PM Modi and President Macron will review the future spectrum of India-France bilateral relations, which were elevated to the level of special global strategic partnership earlier this year. Next, global oil supplies are about to hit their lowest level in over 20 years. According to the US Energy Information Administration, the world's biggest economies are running out of backup oil at a record pace. Supplies are dropping to the levels we haven't seen since 2003. Why? Because of this lost oil productions from the ongoing war involving Iran. On top of that, shipping ships cannot move freely through the Strait of Hormuz. Experts say global oil reserves will drop under 2.3 billion barrels by this December. Even worse, shipping traffic in region is not expected to go back to normal until early 2027. Get ready for higher energy costs. With this news, today maybe the oil prices will spike, and also in near future there is a chances for more fuel prices hikes in India because oil marketing companies are still losing about 600 crores a day. So be prepared for that. Guys, if you think this video is informative, then please hit the like button right now so that I get motivated to do more better videos. Now coming to the Indian corporate actions. HDFC Bank just won a massive victory in court after a famous trust tried to sue them for 1,000 crore rupees. The Bombay High Court has completely rejected a major lawsuit against HDFC Bank. The case was filed by Leelavati Trust, who claimed the bank has ruined their reputation and demanded 1,000 crores in damages. The court threw the entire case out. Not only did the trust lose the case, but the court also punished them. The judge ordered that Leelavati Trust to pay 5 lakh rupees directly to HDFC Bank as a penalty for wasting time. Why did the court reacted so harshly? The judge noticed that this lawsuit was just a trick. They said the trust was using a long chain of fake legal battle simple to stop and delay HDFC Bank from requiring the money it is rightfully entitled to it. Next, Glenmark just dropped their master plan for next few years. First, they want to grow their sales by 13 to 15% every single year. Not just that, they are aiming for a 23% profit margin by 2027. That means they are getting a much better at turning sales into pure profits. Second, they are targeting massive returns on the money they invest, over 20% returns for investors. The best part is they plan to do all of this while keeping more cash in the bank than they borrowed. Finally, they are spending about $70 million every year to create new medicines. Their goal is applying to launch at least one major new drug every single year. Next, India is officially building one of the biggest seaport in the world, and an Indian company just won a massive deal to start construction. Afcon's infrastructure just won a big contract worth over 5,301 crore rupees. They are going to build a massive wall in the sea called a breakwater for the brand new Vardhavan port in Maharashtra. This is not just any regular wall, but over 10 kilometers long. It will be the second longest breakwater on the entire planet. Why this is a big deal? Vadhavan Port is being built to be India's largest public port and one of the biggest container ports globally. It is designed to handle millions of shipping containers, making India a true global trading powerhouse. Next, if you are planning to buy a small Maruti car, you need to act fast. Maruti Suzuki is giving buyers a final chance to save money before prices goes up. Maruti is offering price protection. This means if you book your small car by June 14, 2026, your price is locked in. You won't have to pay the upcoming price hike. This deal applies their most popular budget cars like Alto K10, Espresso, Celero, and Wagoner. Maruti recently hiked a price hike of up to 30,000 rupees across its models. To make these things even easier, Maruti also launched a new plan called Suhana Safar. It's a special recurring deposit loan that helps people easily save up for new cars down payment. With this announcement, I think there will be a better sales in this month for Maruti. But on the other side, EV passenger vehicle sales jumped 81% in May month. Tata Motors and Mahindra lead the entire growth. Remember guys, that I upload pre-market video every single morning before the market opens and post-market video right after the close in the evening. Please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Next, Welspun Corp just made a massive move in the Middle East, pulling in over 650 crores rupees from a major sale. Welspun Corp has officially sold off a piece of its pipe making business over in Saudi Arabia, but they are not leaving Saudi Arabia completely. Even after making this massive sale, Welspun Corp will still hold on to a 22% ownership stake in the Saudi Arabia company, which is called EPIC. This move allows Welspun Corp to pocket a massive amount of cash right now, while still keeping its foot in the door to profit from the booming Saudi Arabia energy and infrastructure market in the future. Next, PRN Heat Exchangers Company to invest 235 crores in wholly owned subsidiary PRN HVAC products. In this LPG prices hike that these induction cooktop stocks are planning a big for the future in terms of investment and sales. Next, a promoter group called the Ravi Agarwal Trust sold 34 lakhs 50,000 shares of the Ajanta Pharma. The total value of this single massive transaction over 1024 crore rupees. Two major Indian mutual fund houses stepped up to buy them. Kotak Mahindra Mutual Fund bought over 21 lakh shares and Aditya Birla Sun Life Mutual Fund picked up the rest. They both paid exactly 2,968 rupees per share. As compared to yesterday closing price, it was 1.3% discount. Next, the final update is BlackRock is getting ready to launch its very first ETFs in India by August. They want to bring the same massive global investing success they have and worldwide straight to Indian investors. This team is moving fast. In just about a year, they have already built a massive base, collecting around 180 billion rupees in assets by managing cash and regular stock funds. ETFs are a super easy and low cost way to invest in stock market. BlackRock is focusing heavily on stock market strategies to tap into India's fast-growing community of everyday investors. Now let's see the high build-ups and unwinds. High long build-ups in Apollo Hospital, Bank of India, Bandhan Bank, PA Industries, NAM India, Tata Steel, Divis Labs, Sona Comstar, and GMR Airports. High long unwinds in Oil India, Amber Enterprises, Max Health, ONGC, Sri Cement, Titan, Sun Pharma, Dr. Reddy's, Tata Motor Passenger Vehicle, and GAIL. High short build-ups in Policybazaar, Power India, Dalmia Bharat, Persistence, Vodafone Idea, Oracle Financial Services, NTPC, Bharti Airtel, Arvindo Pharma, and Jindal Steel. High short covering in Federal Bank, Godfrey Philip, Nika, IDFC Bank, MCX, AU Small Finance Bank, MFSL, PNB Housing, Nestle India, and PGEL. High deliveries in Britannia, Lupin, Sun Pharma, Apollo Hospital, TI India, Dalmia Bharat, Arvindo Pharma, Nika, NTPC, and Ultratech Cement. So those are the important updates you need to know before the market opens. We'll meet you right here in the today's evening post-market video. Until then, signing off. Bye bye. Jai Hind.